What's up, Lindsay? How's the audio, Lindsay? Can you hear me okay? Tara, hey ya. My Samurai Bro audio works, nice. You guys got a minute to hang out? You gonna hang out for a minute? It's not gonna be a long workout. Sweet, love to have you. Love to have you. Let's see. Trying to see if I can. Lindsay, will you leave a comment real quick? There we go. Tara, leave a comment real quick. Keith Murphy, love from Ireland. Glad to have you. There we go. There we go. So all I'm doing is a quick shoulder workout, but one of the things that I really like warming up with my shoulders is the nunchuck. So I'll do 100 figure eights, and it feels like it's working everything. It's kind of like the equivalent of like what arm circles would be. Lindsay and Tara, you got a wrench in your hand now, so I always look at just timing people out if they start acting wild. We don't need certain activity or certain energy. Keith, how is things going? How are you? What time is it there? I feel like is it late or early morning? So I'm using my power blocks. Lion Hardy, what's up? Liked and subbed. Okay, I got 20 push-ups for you before I even get to my shoulders. Let me get 20 push-ups. Appreciate that. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Right on. Right out of the gate. Love it. Love it, love it. Very true. Thank you so much. Lion Hardy says you're a solid dude, man. Appreciate you so much. Kay's Confessions, what's going on? What is going on? Very true. Where are you coming to us from? Kay, where are you coming from too? Chanelica, I remember you. I remember Chanelica. Guys, if you want to subscribe to the channel, would love to have you. Would love to have you. What's going on and more? Lion Hardy. I'm in the States. I'm in the States, Southwest area. Watching from New York. Nice. Cat Way, what's going on? Yes, guys, we got Lindsay and Tara are helping moderate the channel. So, guys, salute from New Zealand. Nice. Well, we go live every morning, 5:15 a.m. Mountain Standard Time in the U.S. So if you guys want to join us, we do 100 push-ups, we do 100 squats, we do jumping jacks. You don't have to do it all. And we've got some amazing people around the world in the chat. Adolf Putin, bro, let's get it. What's going on, guys? If you subscribe to the channel, leave it in the chat so the moderators can keep count, and I can do 20 push-ups per subscription. We already got one in from Lion in New Zealand. Thank you so much. Right now, I'm just getting to an easy shoulder workout. We're just going to do 10 front raises, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Lauren subscribed. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, very true. Says I'll stay tuned. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Someone wouldn't want to scrap within the street. Appreciate it. I'm trying to just make it home safe myself, so you know how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. I may just keep it light at that weight. All right, who did I have a subscription? Ryan says, I'm back. What's going on? He says, do a backflip. Alexia. All right. Ariane. Yes, for sure. Love to have you join the channel. Catway says, I'm subscribed. Did you just subscribe now, Catway? And who else did I have that had subscribed? Lawrence. Okay. Lion Hardy, what kind of workout are you doing in the evenings or in New Zealand, even in the morning? Lion Hardy, my name is Vincent. My friends call me Spider. So feel free. Feel free. Moderators, we got something to take a look at, please and thank you. Please and thank you. All right, so I got 2 more. 2 more of 40. Lionheart, yes. Yeah, let's take a look at our comments in here as well, Linz. That here, Lawrence subbed, cool. Let me get that. And we had somebody else subscribe too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Ryan says, got some backfilling comments here. I only train 4 times a week, once a day, though. That is okay, man. That is okay. Something is better than nothing. Very true. Thank you so much. Jack Fastig says, Geico. There we go. Spencer. Hey, what's going on, Spencer? Ryan says, take a look at the comments, guys. For sure. For sure. So we took Ryan out for this moment. Guys, we can definitely do without just disruptive sort of stuff. We can do without that. You keep asking the same thing over and over. Yeah, exactly. So that's why we're taking him out. He was here doing some trolling yesterday. As moderators, you guys can definitely time people out, give them 30 minutes, especially if they're continuing to be that way. Definitely, definitely. These backflip requests are tickling me. No, get them out. Get them out. Take them out. That is because it becomes too distracting to the other people. So that's what we're working on. So this is part of my shoulder workout. Yeah, we gotta get the chucks going. It's a great shoulder warm up. So just think about, hey, what's going on, Frankie? Think about when you're doing arm circles to warm up. You do the ones, you do the big ones, then you do the really big ones. Same kind of range of motion. Same kind of range of motions. Saying, kid, please flex your biceps. I think we had a third subscriber, new subscriber. That answers that spammed and temp banned. Got you. Thank you, Lindsay. I ate the biggest kale salad yesterday. It took me 45 minutes. There you go. I got 40 push-ups. I think we owed 60, though. Is there a 31? Spencer, the day has been great. Yeah, very true. He was on some BS. Alexia, how are you doing? How are you doing? How's the workouts been going? Dajir is from Suriname, I believe. Hope I pronounced that right. Catway. Well, technically no, but I did give you a like. Okay, there we go. Catway, got to get that subscription. Janelica says, just here watching. Hey, nothing wrong with that. You don't have to work out. You can just hang out in the chat, give some positive feedback, interact with the people. All right, so we're going to get back to this. Lionhearty, is it morning? No, it's evening. It's like 7:15, 7:30. I had a gummy already, so don't know what is going on. All right, definitely subscribe, Fairy Chew. Fairy Chew, was yours new, or did I get your push-ups? I definitely need to know that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spencer's matching the push-ups. Thank you so much, Spencer. All right, Fairy Chew. I'll get Fairy Chews next. Let me get through this set here. 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that Rust and Rifle Adventures? How you doing? Reel and Rifle. Sorry about that. Bad eyesight. How are you doing today? Welcome to the chat. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, Fairy Chew's push-ups coming up. Reel and Rifle. Welcome to the channel. Normally we go live every morning. This morning was day 165. And we do push-ups, squats, jumping jacks, all sorts of good stuff. And you're more than welcome to join the channel. We do 20 push-ups for your subscription. This is my third set of 20 already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Reel and Rifle, nice Fairy. You're getting a kick out of this, huh? How are you, Reel? Hope you're doing well. Just hanging out, watching this chill guy work out. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Hey, life is good. Reel and Rifle. Where are you coming to us from, Reel and Rifle? Lindsay says, that's the man that's going to be the Tiger future Lion-O here. Yes, we've been talking about doing a Thundercats workout. Greetings, new athletes and enthusiasts. Please like and sub. If you're sub, let us know so we can get you some spider push-ups. This is true. Lindsay is leading it. Reel and Rifle in Georgia. Not bad, just chilling. All right. Let's see. Shalankias. Chanelica. Smiles. Chanelica. Oklahoma, was it? Dang it, I wish I could sub again for another 20 push-ups. Get it, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I ain't not enjoying it, that's for sure. You guys are crazy. Love it. All right, so like I was saying with the chucks, it's definitely part of my shoulder workouts, and my shoulders definitely are feeling it. The push-ups are helping me feel it, but worth it with new subscribers, good people in the chat. So gonna try to knock down another 100. All right. Mr. Vincent, you're killing it tonight in the workout. Oh, man, it feels good. Chanelka, thank you. Spencer is in his home matching these push-ups. So, guys, appreciate it. Tamir, what's going on? Tamir down in Tennessee. Jocelyn was amazed with the nunchucks. I think she left. Very true. I post my content, but not nearly as good as this days. Okay. Hey, content is content, and if you are inspiring others, then would love to check your stuff out. So, guys, please, I forget sometimes. I'm trying to juggle a lot. So if you can, after the live, go to any video on my channel and just leave a comment so I can go back to your channels, check it out. I want to be able to subscribe and support people in reverse as well. Feel that lighthearted got myself good playing with chucks as a kid. I'll watch instead. These are foam, by the way. They're foam, but don't be mistaken. They can still like do a little something. So I never ask. Oh, you're very welcome. I never play with like my metal ones. I have metal ones. Where are they? Got metal ones. Reel and Rifle just subbed. Thank you so much. These are the ones. Yes. All right. Let me knock out 20. Let me knock out 20. WSP, where are you from? And what are you doing? I'm working out, WSP. What do you got going on? We're just having a good chat this evening. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. That's 4 people already. Let me get to this next set. This is set number 3. Set number 3 on the shoulders. Woo, here comes the sweat. Yes, the sweat is coming. The sweat is coming. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oatmeal Cookie says, "You're not buff, gang." I don't recall that being said on the chat anywhere. I don't recall that being said, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, Got front, got side. Let me hit some rear. Fairy Chew says he is buff, gang. Stop riding. Woo! Fairy with the smoke. Appreciate you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Real says, bet you can't do half the stuff he's done. Fairy Choke says, bro's putting in work. Lindsay says, hey Wasp, we're hanging out with one of our favorite actors, models, artists, athletes, Vincent, aka Spider, aka Lionel. Oh, Lindsay. Guys, Lindsay is one of 2 moderators tonight, so please show Lindsay and Tara some love. They're helping keep the chat flowing with information and hopefully troll free. So we're enjoying that. But Lindsay's not wrong. I've been blessed to have been in some things as an actor, as a model, some other stuff. So fantastic stuff. Fairy Chew, absolutely. Lindsay says, oatmeal, it ain't a buff thing, it's a fitness thing. Bam. Facts. It's hard work. It's a hard work thing. It's a discipline thing. It's a support thing. We're all fam here. Like and sub. Join the brother, sister crew of athletes working hard. Facts. Freddie says, don't trust your own goodness, but trust the sinless blood of Jesus Christ against your sin nature and against the invisible demons of the invisible air. All right. Whew. Guys, the arms are stiff. The arms are stiff. I got one more set of those chucks. Another 100. Freddie, thank you for stopping and spreading a good word. Please feel free to subscribe and like, and we would love to have you in the chat. And we've done 4 sets of the 20 on the push-ups as well, coupled with this morning. So we've done a good amount of push-ups. Good amount. Barry, you look like one of my exes. Spencer says, is AIR an acronym or just AIR? That's a good question. That's a great question. Freddie, is AIR an acronym or what's it stand for? Or is it just the AIR? Freddie, thanks for the kind thoughts. Definitely, we are beautifully created. Tiago, what's going on? From Brazil. Okay, guys, let me get this 4 set in. Janelica says, is there any new subs? Self-religious man, though, interested to know. Lindsay said, where are you coming from, Freddie? The steeple, hello. Okay, joking. Welcome. Bless you for dropping us in on Impact. Spider works hard on his temple, if you can't tell. Thank you so much. Freddie says, the air we breathe in, airwaves, media that influence. Toby says, how long you been practicing? Welcome to the chat, Toby. Toby, I mean, if you're talking about like martial arts, a large majority of my life, I just use the chucks now. I use them for shoulder, kind of as a warm-up. I think that it's great for, got a bad headache. I use it for a great warm-up for shoulder day, and it's great for hand-eye coordination. definitely great for hand-eye. So you're building cognitive power that way. It's kind of a good thing for athletes as well to be able to do something like tracking. So just being able to do that, and just being able to have like a different function, a different mode of what athletes will definitely go through. So just catching ball, you know, just tracking with the eyes. Same thing with the chucks. That's what I'm doing that for. Toby says, you're a tank, bro. I appreciate that. Hey, Toby, we go live every morning, 5:15 Mountain Standard Time in the U.S. We do push-ups, we do jumping jacks, we do squats. So we'd love to have you join. And I'm coming to fighting together. Okay, so Toby would love to have it. Oh, BJJ, man, you guys are a different level. Respect to that. I never got on the mat. I did some grappling when I was at a school, but it was more Kenji-Keto, which was like a mix of things. Fantastic. Where are you coming to us from, Toby? Hate. Where are you coming to us from? From Ireland. Nice. We've had a couple other people from Ireland, some from Scotland. We've got people from all around the world. You see Freddie's from New Jersey. So we'd love to have you in the chat. If you'd like to join, I do 20 push-ups for the subscriptions. So it's a good time, man. It's a good time. You get to chat with people from all around the world. AH from New York. Reel and Rifles from Georgia. Cameron Davies, damn, bro, you look after yourself. Thank you. South Wales in the UK. Welcome, welcome. White Lion from the jungles of the USA. RH Pizza's done. Freddie, Love Fitness. Brian, what's going on? Yo, full-blown thunderstorm over here. All right. Yeah, we got some good stuff. Guys, if you just jumped into the chat, Toby, Freddie, Hate, White Lion, all you guys, if you would like to join the channel, please leave in the chat. If you subscribe, we'll throw out some push-ups for you for sure. All right. Wonder Music. My chest is not that good. Shows how to improve it. Join the channel, Wonder Music. We go live every morning, 5:15. And we do push-ups every morning, at least 100. We'll do squats. We'll do some jumping jacks as well. Cameron, subscribe. Let me get Cameron's push-ups in real quick before I start the shoulder stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. Guys, that's 100 push-ups this evening. That's 100 push-ups this evening already. Thank you, Cameron. All right. Let me get to these shoulders. Freddie, focus inwardly. Absolutely. That's where the change happens. All right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Real. Lindsay calls me Spider. Most people do, so you're more than welcome to. That is awesome. Love to have you, man. JB says, LOL. What's going on, JB? Where are you coming to us from? 1, 2, 3, 4. Brian, I just saw lightning. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. JB, Redwood Forest. I'm just going to name myself Egg. What's going on, Egg? Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. I can't do pistol squats, but I work on like an adapted version. I was doing them in physical therapy, so I'm still working on building up some strength in my legs. All right, last set here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Chanelica, I hope it doesn't storm. Wonder, 20 kilo, how much is 20 kilos? I think those are only like 5 pounds. JB says, sure you are a monster. Real, I can do pistol squats and I tore my meniscus and broke my ankle twice. That's amazing, man. That is an extra level of strength. Josh is worried you're out when you saw lightning. Yes, that is a tough injury for sure. Who did I miss? Egg. I saw Egg when he came in. JB. Brian, how are you doing? Are you off work? What's going on? Real and rifle, but I'm farm raised, so I got to be tough and move on. Understood. Understood. JB says I can curl 45 pounds. Nice. Oatmeal Cookie says, LOL, I'm joking, man. I didn't see the joke. Operator Vlogs, what's going on? What's going on? I'm a beginner. Do I use creatine? Says Wonder Music. I don't think you have to. I don't think you have to. I think you can eat well and go from there. I would just see how the fitness portion works for you before you start adding in other things. Will calisthenics get me far? Yeah, I mean, calisthenics are good for you. Good for musculatory, respiratory, circulatory. So getting that sweat, that exercise also, it's good for your good for the mood as well. Staves off depression. Operator Vlog, Ka Operator Vlog. I'm doing great. Where are you coming to us from? Real says it depends on what your build is now. There's lots of folks who would advise you to Wonder Music, but I do protein powder and muscle build without. That's just me. Is that Guillermo Louis? Guillermo Luz? Creatine is au natural. For real, bro. Do you really believe? I'm not sure. I'll have to restate that question. I'm fat and I didn't work out for 2 years and I don't have much energy when I work out. I would just build up and get the energy. I would make it a habit. I get up every day and do something and just begin on that path. Just that way you're not overwhelming yourself with I gotta do this and this and that and that. Just focus on getting your hydration, eating a little better, getting your exercise and resting, for sure. JB says I eat donuts and burgers and drink chocolate milk and beer. Okay. All right. Real says, see, I'm skinny fat. I have a buddy that's a fitness coach and he told me to cut down on calories and work out. Well, if you're doing farming stuff, I'm sure you need a lot of fuel. So look, if you're strong and fit, they come in a lot of different packages. What we want is to see bulging muscles and six packs and things like that. Doesn't always mean that they're the healthiest or fittest person. That's just truth of the matter. Lindsay says, congratulations on your soreness, Brian. Me too. Had a strange and great reward. High fives. Like a slot and scratch. Blessings to you. Where are you coming to us from? Slot and scratch. Where are you coming to us? Ka operator. Philippines. Where are you from? I am in the U.S., brother, in the Southwest region. We've had some other folks in the Philippines as well supporting the channel, so we'd love to have you. If you do subscribe, everyone, if you do subscribe, please leave it in the chat so the moderators can see it, and then they can remind me to do 20 push-ups for your subscriptions. We definitely want to have good people in the chat. We go live 5:15 every morning in the U.S. Mountain Standard Time, and we do push-ups and squats and all that. Slot and scratch. You're in California. Nice. Okay, so if you join and you're doing the 5:15 workout, 5:15 a.m., we can see you there. Papa Smurf from Saudi Arabia. Nice. For sure, Ka. Thank you so much. I didn't see what you dragged. Okay, Wonder Music says, I'm 231 now, Max. It's a 1 hour workout and I feel tired. I need something to give you energy. Well, I think you're going to kind of struggle through some of that, but man, I think that's just being tired from working out, not being used to it. I think your energy is going to improve as your weight comes down and you start getting more acclimated to it. Real says, when I was 14, I dragged two 350-pound hogs for over 500 yards. That's what they call like country strong, farm strong. Orange says, it's 4:56 here in Hawaii. Nice. What part of Hawaii, what island are you on? Theodore is in Israel. Best music says, mashallah, brother. Mashallah. Mashallah, best music. Real and rightful, but I just need my belly going. It tends to make me feel down about myself. Understood. Well, sometimes it's about what you're eating, so your trainer friend isn't wrong. It's what you eat, when you eat, and how much of it you are eating. So sometimes you just have to kind of adapt those things. But just know, if you are capable and strong, that is way better than a six-pack that can't do anything. Egg says, I looked it up and I'm a bit endomorph. Yes, we all have different body types, and sometimes we're like a mix. Theodore, greetings from Israel. JB, stove popcorn and oil and real butter right now. Fantastic, man. Olive oil. Love that stuff. Lindsay says, please like and subscribe. Once you do, let us know so Spider can show you his appreciation with 20 push-ups for sure. Greetings from Palestine. Wonder Music. Thank you so much. Guys, if you're new to the channel and you want to subscribe, please hit the subscription, leave in the chats so we can do 20 push-ups for your subscriptions. And don't forget to hit the like as well. We'd love to have you. Thank you, Real. Real says, y'all like and subscribe. Spider deserves it. Come on, y'all. Appreciate that. This is what we're talking about. Good people in the chat, good energy. And what did I eat today? After the morning workout, when we got off the live, I had a watermelon shake. I did watermelon. I put blueberries, banana, some broccoli, and my scoop of protein powder. Then later on, I had an apple. Had an apple and a few oranges. So then I'll have dinner once I get done here. I did sub. Where's my 20? I got you. I got you, Wonder. I got you. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right. 120 push-ups. Chanelica. Chanelica in the chat. Look at her. Look at Chanelica. Real says, if y'all subscribe and like, I'll do 20 push-ups right now, even though I'm in bed. Me and Spider. Nice. Real coming through is a real one. Thank you so much. Unknown known, your skin looks amazing. Thank you so much. Probably the sweat, the glisten, the lighting. Appreciate that. Unknown, where are you coming to us from? Nathaniel, just joined at 80 with vest. You guys are monsters. You guys are not gonna let me go through this. You need do tri-steps. I don't know what tri-steps are. Best music. Or triceps, are you saying? Are you talking about the close ones, like here, where your hands are together? Triceps, or you mean like triceps that, like that way? Real and rightful. Of course, I got to help a brother out. I appreciate that. And talk about love. And guys, I always say the algorithm in the universe, they do not get it wrong. We are meeting at this point in time for a reason. We've been guided to meet with each other, and for whatever reason, we're going to find that out. We're going to go down this path together. Tara, I do have water. That is love, guys. That is love. What's the hardest push-up? Let's see. What is the hardest push-up? I don't know. Maybe the impossible push-up, where you go down really slow for, I think it's 90 seconds, and then you have to do up for 90 seconds. Decline and Pike, have you tried the impossible push-up? Wonder Music, the answer is the last one. Best music. Did I not get you already? Did the 20 push-ups? Who did I just do 20 push-ups for? Oh, that was Wonder Music. Best music. Did you subscribe? Superman push-up. Is that the push off the ground and then arms straight out? I've done decline. Is the most difficult. 20 pull-ups. If you subscribed, I'll do the 20 push-ups. JB, have you tried the impossible push-up? 90 seconds down and 90 seconds up. I'm going to say that that's more difficult. What's going on a lot? I just did shoulder day. We just finished doing some shoulders. Yeah, give it a shot. Let me know what you think, because you can't just go to the bottom and hold it. You have to be slowly, always in motion, letting yourself down for 90 seconds and then go back up. So it's either 90 seconds or it might even be just a minute, but I've broken it down where I'll do like 30 seconds down, 30 seconds up. I know what the Superman is, yeah. Yep. Nathaniel, haven't tried the impossible push-up. Definitely going to look into it. Guys, give it a shot. I mean, you might be a whiz at it, but it definitely is a test. When you start at the top, you got to go down and then push up slowly. Those shoulders look mad insane, or maybe it's just me because I'm struggling with mine. Hey, just stay at it, man. We go live every morning, 5:15 here in the United States, Mountain Standard Time. If you want to subscribe to the channel, we do at least 100 push-ups every day, and I know that's been helping. So we'd love to have you, man. Would love to have you. Best music. I did best music's push-ups, yeah. I did best music's push-ups. So I just making sure. Wonder Music, how much time took to lose belly fat? That's going to be how you eat. All your gains and losses are going to be in the kitchen. So I'm trying to work on mine right now. Have a little bit more fruit, cut out some other things, but we're going to do our ab exercises as well in the morning. So we're trying to get there. You know what I mean? So trying to get there. We're just having fun while we do it, though. Yes. Reel and Rifle, we call that podcast mode. When you are just listening to the chat, we appreciate that. Alexia, I did 2 push-ups. 2 is better than 1 and 1 is better than none. Spencer says, I did the handstand push-up. Now I need to do the impossible. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the impossible. Yeah. How far did you get, Real? JB says, good job, bro. Thank you so much. Wonder Music says, damn. I did 60 seconds. Can make it to 90. Nice. So that's each direction. That's 60 down and 60 up. 60 down and 60 up. Spencer says, we want to hear your opinion. Is it only, is going for a run a rest day? How long is your run? I'd say that kind of depends. Like if you run for miles and miles and you do just like a mile, it's kind of like a somewhat of a rest day. I would call that a bit of a rest day, but a true rest day is really just stay around the house, hydrate, do some light stretching, and do the maintenance, get a foot massage, things like that. Alexia, what is what? You said, what's that? What is what? Yeah, Real. It's different. Yeah, the 30 seconds down, 30 seconds up is definitely doable, but you got to be really mindful and a lot slower down on that minute down, minute up. Wonder Music, I suggest working on your lowest level of abs as deep as you can and going for a short 30-second max burst of your max speed, then cool down, then run, repeat 5 or 6 times. That's real helpful. Nice. Show us your leg. That is adult content. Just a quarter mile? No, that's not adult content. I'm just kidding. No, that's easily. Now, Spencer, if I know you, are you like going all out in that quarter mile? Like, what are you calling a rest day? Are you just jogging it just to kind of be casual about it? Or are you like putting an effort in? If you are like really putting an effort in, I wouldn't call that a rest day. Nice job, Real. Nice job. So I believe the true impossible push-up is the the 90 seconds down and up. Wonder, I agree wholeheartedly, which is why we do 100 squats every morning with our push-ups, for sure. JB, handstand and one-handed push-ups used to be a lot more fun. Yes. Yeah, 90 seconds is crazy. So, real, I also tried that as the impossible pull-up, and I think I got 30 seconds down, 30 seconds up. That one is tough as well. My jaw was clenching doing that 30 seconds. Yeah, the person in question is going all out. I wouldn't call that a rest day then. Think about like a race car. Like if you had a race car and you always had it on the track and it was a day that you were just doing like some minor tune-ups and things like that, you wouldn't put it out on the track and burn it like you would in a race. That's not giving it what it needs. So the tune-up, the warm-up, the rest day, all that, I wouldn't say that's going all out, because you're ramping your body up to a maximum level again. I wouldn't call that a rest day. Wonder Mike, I think we're distracting you. No, because I got my 4 sets in, so I'm not going crazy on shoulders or anything. Most I might do is like some extra chucks and maybe like some jumping jacks. Like I would do some jumping jacks just to cool the night off, but we got what we needed to. And this is a short workout, so it shows that you guys can do it. Reels, grabbing something to drink. My pleasure, Wonder Music. Belly fat is a tough one, and I didn't think it'd help. I wouldn't waste your time suggesting it, I promise. Lindsay is fantastic in the chat. Guys, we've had, what do we have? 120 extra push-ups. 120 extra push-ups. So I wasn't even supposed to be doing push-ups tonight. It was just shoulders. But anytime somebody says, hey, I want to be a part of what I see on this screen, I'm definitely going to show you reciprocating that your subscriptions, your like, your support. I'm at least invested in you guys as well. So how do you lose belly fat? It's how you eat. It's going to be all in how you eat. You can't out exercise a bad diet. Excuse me. You can't out exercise a bad diet. So it's going to be what you eat, when you eat, and how much you're eating it. And those are going to be the 3 things. So watching your portion control is definitely one that's going to shrink that down. And then, coupled with exercise, some good cardiovascular, get that body burning, especially earlier in the day. If you can get up and do these things earlier in the day, you set your metabolism burning generally at a higher rate throughout the day. I've done a Superman. I've done the frogs. I've done all of that stuff. Done those. Spencer, got to jump out and get to sleep. Yes, good seeing you, man. Great live. Thank you, Spencer, for throwing in some push-ups with it. Thank you so much. Real and Rifle drinking mango juice right now. Ooh, that sounds great. Wonder Mark, I used to have 8 packs. Now it's a pregnant belly. Fair enough. So, JB, I will tell you, in all honesty, like through martial arts, doing a lot of joint locks and stuff like that when I would teach students, my wrists get really naggy. So a lot of high impact stuff, I don't do much anymore. Even just like the off the ground and stuff like that. Even sometimes you can ask Tara and Lindsay, just putting my hands right on the mat and doing it. I have to do them on my fists. So I'm kind of blown out. Real says, y'all, I have 1 ab. That is okay. That is okay. Guys, we're here for a reason. So whether you got a pregnant belly, you got 1 ab, you got 6-pack, you got whatever you got, we're all here for a reason, and that's to support one another. So we can support each other in being positive, productive, and becoming a better version of ourselves each time out. Nathaniel, I don't know if anyone else feels this way, but I use wrist straps for push-ups. I found that it gives me a better pump in my arms. Yeah, because it's kind of like a tourniquet. It's cutting that off. No, I know what you're talking about, JB. It's just that I can't even do that. So trying to Superman and then coming back down would probably do my wrists in. Nathaniel, I used to do those with them as well, but still sometimes my wrists are just, they're just shot. They're just shot. Yeah, Superman is not an easy one. And you see all these guys on social media and stuff, and man, they are nailing it. They got it down. Got you, JB. Thank you, sir. Should you fast? Only drink water for a week before starting a workout. I wouldn't say for a week, but if you want to start intermittent fasting, so like the thing is, you're already fasting when you sleep. So let's say you sleep for 8 hours. If you get up and don't eat for 4 more, then you've fasted for 12 hours. That's what breakfast means, breaking the fast. So if you get up and you don't eat, or you don't say you don't eat 3 hours or 4 hours before you go to bed, and you sleep for 8, there's a 12-hour fast. So you're already fasting for half your day. That would be my thing. Tara says, good night, Linz. Wonder Music. By the way, sleeping your 8 hours will definitely help lose weight and build muscle. Absolutely. All right, Lindsay, are you out? Oh, geez, it's 10:09. I got to get myself off track. I don't want to, if I don't get to bed. Yes, no worries. Lindsay, thank you for your help. Thank you for your help. You and Spencer, fantastic. Thank you so much. Wonder Music, I only sleep for 5 or 6 hours only. Okay, so let's say that's 6 hours. Generally shouldn't eat, before bed anyways. So if you don't eat for say 4 hours before, and then wait a couple of hours after you get up, well, there's your 12 hours. Like, you can do the math if you know when you are sleeping. El Pop, where are you coming to us from, El Pop? Egypt, hey, welcome. Welcome. Do you do any sports? Do you work out? What kind of stuff do you do, El Pop? What kind of regimen do you have throughout your day? Real and Rightful. I'm gonna head to bed. Hey, thank you for joining, man. It was a pleasure having you. We look forward to more. Please, guys, remember to leave like some sort of comment in one of the videos so I can go back and check out your material. Real and Rightful, I feel like you got some stuff on your channel, and we definitely want to support everyone. El Pop says football. Is that as in soccer football or American football? Are you playing with a helmet? What do you got going on? Guys, and fantastic job. We got 42 likes. I mean, how cool is that? Real and Rightful. Yes, sir. I sure will. Good night, Tara, as well. El Pop says soccer. Okay, nice. What level are you playing? Are you playing at a college? Are you playing professional? Are you playing at school? What kind of stuff are you doing out there at El Pop? Or is it just recreational? Nile. I don't know what Nile is. Chanelica says, I will be here all night. We appreciate you, Chanelica, in the chat. We appreciate you. I see lightning coming in. Like Syria. Okay, nice. Well, here's the thing, El Pop. Every morning, 5:15 Mountain Standard Time in the United States, we go live and we do push-ups, we do squats, we do jumping jacks. So if you'd like to subscribe to the channel and check out the lives, check out videos and shorts, then we'd love to have you. Just leave it in the chat that you subscribed, and I will do 20 push-ups for your subscription. That's kind of what we got going on here. Do you have stuff on your channel as well? Any content? Chanelica, how are you doing this evening? What did you have for dinner? What was going on in your day? How was your day? I don't know. Doesn't feel like it. I don't smell rain. El Pop, you already subscribed. When did you subscribe? Did we get you push-ups already? Guys, forgive me, but if I'm forgetting people, for sure. Chanelica had chicken salad. Sounds great. Eating all natural with your natural makeup, no makeup, and dreads. Brian says, sorry what I missed. I was having a deep convo with a good friend. That is fantastic. She was hospitalized about a month ago, died, and had to have emergency surgery to save her. Man, thankfully she's still with us. Thankfully you were there to have these talks with her, man, for sure. Jonty, I'm doing great. How are you today or this evening? Wonder Music, thank you so much. El Pop, did I get 20 push-ups for your subscription? Have you been a long-time subscriber or did you just subscribe? I want to make sure I get everybody. I don't want to short anyone. El Pop, I'm not very good at gym, but my brother was, what is that? Mr. Olympia? Was it Mr. Olympia? What is Mr. Olympia? He just subbed, Chanelica? Okay. Are you just saying that so I'll do push-ups? Are you just saying that so I'll do push-ups? Are you being... Okay, you just subscribed? Okay. All right, let me knock these down. Let me knock these down. Oh. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 140 unexpected push-ups. Tara says you're cracking Chanel Cup. It's because you got to watch Chanelica. She could be sneaky. El Pop says I'm not very good at English. What is your native language, El Pop? Hey, Explore, what's going on? Yo, brother, how you doing tonight? Where am I right now? It is raining with a great breeze. Fantastic. Get that breeze. Oh, we're doing great. I did a little bit of shoulder workout, but you know how it goes. We'll get some new subscribers, so we're blessed to have them. Blessed to have them. Perfect weather to knock some push-ups out. Yep. Yes, indeed. So what I did, I'm in the U.S., El Pop. I'm in the U.S. in the Southwest. So, Explore. I started off with doing 100 figure eights. I really like it. And if you guys don't have chucks, just do arm circles, something to warm up the shoulders. And whew, got that little bug on me. And we then I did shoulder work tonight, Explore, but we did the push-ups and squats this morning. El Pop, I'm trying to work on them. But this evening, Explore, I did my shoulder work. So I did 10 front raises, went straight to 10 side raises. Then I'll bend at the waist a little bit to do 10 rear delts to really hit this part of the shoulder, the back part. So we did 4 sets of those. But we were getting the push-ups in at the same time as well. Nathaniel said, just got done with 100 push-ups. Nice, 2 claps. And half up, half decline, regular, but heading out to do hammer curls. Where are you heading out to? Do you have it like in your garage? El Pop, yes, I just work on this, but my arms are really stiff right now. So, there we go. Woo, I hit something over there. Ah, thank you, Chanelica. So here's a fun fact about the nunchuck. These are farming tools. Mark, hey, where are you from? I am in the U.S., in the Southwest region. Guys, the nunchuck was a farming tool, and it was meant to hit and separate, I believe, wheat from chaff. That's what this was created for. The people who were fighting against their government were poor farmers, things like that. So a lot of weapons that you see were just created from tools they were already using. Are these legal, Lance? These are practice ones, so probably. But if I was just to be cruising around with a pair of them, I might get a lot of questions. Mark says, I'm from Brazil. Welcome, welcome. Explorer, I used to truck some years back. I really need to get a pair now. Guys, the reason I use them, because they're kind of cool, but it's also for shoulder rotation. Gets my shoulders nice and loose, gets everything going. And, oh, says my phone is hot. So I'm going to take you guys inside. But I use it for my shoulders, to get my shoulders going. Oh, let's see what we got. Oh, all right. Got to cool this off, cool off my phone. And I also like it because it is good hand-eye coordination, good cognitive stuff going on when you're talking about doing all of that. So that's why I use the Chucks. Yo, did that work? That actually worked? Did, did that work? That actually worked? Did, did that work? Okay. Okay. I don't even know what to say about that. Um, Guys, my phone got hot. It gave me a warning. I came inside. I thought like just the air temperature would help it, but I think it was too late by then. So it shut off like all of my apps. It said 5 apps shut down. So when I thought that it shut it down, I didn't think that it was going to keep it going. So here we are. I know a lot of people have jumped out, and that's okay. But if you ever get back to this and you watch it through all of that darkness, then that's what happened. And I pulled my phone out of the refrigerator. I put it in the refrigerator to see if it would cool it down. Phone nice and cool. Opened up the app, and here I am. Here I am. So that's what happened. If anybody happens to watch this further down the road, we got 4 people watching now, guys. Where are you from? Who's in the chat right now? We got anybody who's returning from the first technical difficulty, or is it all new folks? All new folks. What do we got? I was trying to go back to like some people's channels because I want to make sure that I'm supporting channels in return as well. So a lot of the channels just have just a thumbnail, no content, which is cool. No problem there. And generally, I'll look at that as people don't want or care for subscribers, which is nothing wrong with that. There's a couple ones that I did come across though, so I definitely want to try to support those in return. And if you didn't see earlier, we got the push-ups in, we got some shoulder work in as well this morning. We go live 5:15 every morning Mountain Standard Time in the US, and we'll do push-ups again. So I'll be doing push-ups again at 5:15 this morning. We'll do some body weight squats with that as well. Sometimes there's jumping jacks, other things. So we got some good stuff going on. We got some other good stuff going on. All right. Anybody in the chat about health and fitness? What kind of stuff do you guys do? What kind of stuff do you enjoy doing? Any sports you're playing? Or we're just chilling, watching the watching a guy on his laptop. That's cool too. Kevin Stallion, what's going on, Kevin? Where are you coming to us from? What part of the world are you in, sir? Hey, Philly, what's up? There we go. Uh, I'm in the Southwest. I'm in the Southwest U.S. And Kevin, I always say that I'm ageless. I always like going with ageless. That way, we're not assigning certain abilities or expectations to numbers. That way, we just are of our own mind. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Satchel Paige, the great pitcher from the Negro Leagues. There's a lot of speculation as to how old he really was, and his question was, if you didn't know how old you were, how old would you be? And so that was always a philosophy that I've taken since I was much, much younger. Oh, thank you, Kevin. You're too kind. Kevin, what kind of stuff do you got going on fitness wise? What kind of stuff do you got going on fitness wise? Do you just go for walks? Do you run? Do you ride bikes, swim, CrossFit, bodybuild? What kind of stuff you got going? Don't have none. I'm going to start going to the gym soon, though. Right on. So here's the deal, Kevin. It might work out well for you. Kevin P. Thornton, what's going on? So Kevin Stallion, we go live every morning, Mountain Standard Time, 5:15 a.m. So for Philly, that might be like 6:15, 7:15. We get up, we do 100 push-ups, we'll do some jumping jacks, we'll do some body weight squats. So this might be perfect for you to start out with. And we got a lot of good people from all over the planet that you can chat with. Kevin P. Thornton is one such person. So we got two Kevins in the chat right now. So you're more than welcome to. If you subscribe to the channel, please put it in the chat. I do 20 push-ups for the subscriptions, and we can keep it going. That's what we got going on. And I think that we got one of the best groups, chat groups in all of YouTube. I'm just gonna put it out there. What do you think, Kevin P. Thornton? We got a pretty good chat group. I think we got a really good chat group. Yes, yes, I am. I'm not married. F. Roland, what's going on? Until you come through, there you go. You and Kevin P. Thornton have, and there's another gentleman named James. Definitely have a sense of humor, and you know what? I'm all for that. As long as the trolling doesn't get out of hand or it's not rude or disrespectful towards anybody in the chat, myself or anybody else, you are welcome. So love to have you if you'd like to. Chanelica, yes, I am back. My phone, it got really hot really quick. So I went and put it in the refrigerator after it shut down all my apps. I thought my stream was dead. I waited a few minutes for it to cool off, took it back out, and opened it back up, and it was working. First time that's happened. So um, good to see you back. Good to see you back, Chanelica. Did you do any working out today? What do you have going on today? What did you have going on today? Stationary bike at the gym. I will take that for the win. That is fantastic. I will take that for the win every time. How long did you ride for? No, I guess is why am I single? Aren't you single too? Why are you single? I told you. I think we had this chat. I stay in the house all day. Nobody's checking. Nobody's knocking on the door asking if there's single men living here. 2 hours. Holy moly. You could have pedaled out of state and probably back. 2 hours. That's fantastic. Have no life. You should have a life. Get a life. I'll try to get one too. What kind of hobbies and stuff do you work on? What kind of things do you do in your downtime? Learning to sew. Nice. Hey, that's a good thing to pick up. Me, I like working on being creative. Um, so even though I'm not training other people now, it's still one of those things where I still like to be creative uh, with working out. Just my day. Like I have some good free time right now. No, Kevin, you can't cuff me. Um, and I like just being able to be creative. So like writing, a lot of the things that I look at as the stuff that I'll put up on the YouTube channels as well. I look at as just just a form of expression. Even like when I'm cooking, if I just try to do something a little different or interesting, I look at that as just exploring. So nothing super exciting, but we do it anyways. You know what I mean? I do, not a lot. I'm not huge on red meat. I will have, I have like tuna here. I do like shrimp. I do like chicken, but I don't have that a lot. Mainly, I'll do more like vegetables and stuff like that. So if like my daughter and I would do spaghetti, then she'll like sometimes I'll do meat in hers, but I'll just treat mine like a whole ramen. I won't put the red sauce on it. I'll just put a bunch of vegetables in it, little olive oil, and season it. And then we're good to go. Then we are good to go. So I have a lot of different things. I know you said you mostly eat meat and you were on the carnivore diet. How did that go for you? How did your carnivore diet go? It was good. Did it for about 9 months. Okay. Was that just for like getting weight up? Did your doctor suggest it for you to like get more iron? Like or was it just something that was introduced? What made you go on that? What was your thought with starting that? Need to tone out skinny fat. Understand. I understand. I mean, I've always either just been skinny or kind of what you see now. But I understand like when people need to make different changes for their diets. For sure, for sure. And how's that transformation been for you? Because I believe when last we talked, you were just doing a lot of cardio, but not necessarily the weightlifting or anything. I tried to take pics. I did not like them at all. Okay. Hopefully my the audio is a little bit better now when I take those things off. What do you mean you tried to take pics? Pics. What were you taking pics of? I mean, clearly yourself, but was it like you're like modeling? Were they just like school pictures? Like what kind of pictures? Somebody's wedding? Just pics in the bathroom? Understand? Understand. Well, you got to like the person that you see. Ooh, you were my favorite band R&B growing up. Which one was that? Are you gonna say Lenny Kravitz? Are you gonna say the guy from Color Me Bad? I'm trying to think who had Terrence Trent D'Arby. Which one? Which one? Or is there someone I'm missing? Terrence Trent. Who sang Wishing Well? Ricky Williams. That one too. Oh, I running back. Sorry. I thought you were saying R&B. Sorry, sorry. My bad. Yeah, I get that one a lot, but he's bald now, isn't he? Chanelica says, I'm going to go hard to the end of the year. Maybe I feel better. Well, what are you not feeling good about now, Chanelica? Yeah, yeah. But you're a Finns fan, so you remember Ricky and when he came out. I mean, he was a beast in college, and then um, I don't know. I feel like he kind of got a bad rap being ahead of his time for all the cannabis stuff. It's way healthier than the pills and the pain pills and the shots they're giving those guys just to get them out on the field and perform. And I've never tried cannabis. Chanelica body image for sure. Understand. What would you what would you change if there was something you could change, Chanelica? Or what is your goal? What are you working to change right now? Just everything, or is there anything in particular? More of a toned body? I've never tried cannabis. I know. I haven't. I really haven't. Um, no, I've never tried cannabis or anything harder in a recreational sense. So like I guess you could say like I've never even had like morphine, but if I had morphine, it would have been like a prescription or something. But no, probably the hardest thing that I've had um, would be a pharmaceutical, like an Oxycontin or like in the opiate family. But as far as recreational, never. It's never been an interest. Shadow X, where are you from, man? I am in the Southwest AZ. I am in the Southwest AZ. Where are you about? And welcome to the chat. Go Finns. Are you in Florida? Are you in Miami or where are you at? Fort Lauderdale. Cool. Been there once myself. My uncle used to be a choir director out there. Last time I was in Florida, I got a brother that lives in Orlando. Shadow, no, I don't do bodybuilding. We just have a fitness channel here. So what we do, 5:15 every morning, Mountain Standard Time. So Finns, that might work for you. About 7:15, guys. We go live every day. Today was day 165 of going live. We get on, we'll warm up a little bit. We'll do generally like 20 jumping jacks, 10 squats, and 10 push-ups. We'll do that 10 times. So we get a nice even number. And then for every new subscriber, we'll do 20 push-ups. So in this case, if you guys chose to subscribe, I would go outside and do 20 push-ups. I had to come back inside because my phone overheated, but that's what we do. And we got a great group of people from around the world that you get to chat with. So, yeah, just one of those things. We always ask people just be respectful, supportive, and we got no issues. We just keep it going. David O says Ricky Williams. We just had Go Finn said the same thing. I do get that a lot. I get J. Cole, I get Ricky Williams, and then it's like always some mix of like Rasta guy or something like that. They're just associated in Jamaica, man. But if it's not that, then it's like caveman or something crazy where they're just out of pocket at that point. Dave, where are you from? J. Cole is lighter. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think we look like each other at all, but J. Cole is way lighter. Where are you coming to us from, David? Callie. Hey, what's up? I'm in the Southwest as well. So, David, here's what we do on the channel. Every morning, I go live 5:15 Mountain Standard Time. So that's probably like an hour or two ahead of you. But we go live and we do just some easy work. We're not here trying to lift the gym or anything else. It's all body weight. So we'll get up, warm up a little bit, hit generally about 20 jumping jacks. We'll go to 10 squats, 10 push-ups, and maybe some ab work, and then we'll do that 10 times, so we get a nice workout, and then we get to chat with people from all over the world. It's crazy. We got people from the UK, New Zealand, Australia, the Philippines, Ireland, Scotland, Germany, you name it. Like, it's super cool. So we like supportive people. We definitely like supportive people. We love trolls, but we just don't want to have to deal with them if we don't have to. So that's what I got going on over here, man. What do you guys got going on? Chanelica, you are my motivation. Thank you. See, David, we got amazing people like Chanelica in the chat as well. She's in the Midwest US. Aria, what is your body? What do you mean, what is my body? And where are you coming to us from? I took it down. What is my body count? I've never unalived somebody. Never unalived somebody. I'm not here to hurt people. I like the band Body Count though. I actually saw them in concert. Saw Ice-T. He did this really cool show. It was like a small venue, but it was like half. He did like half the show was OG rap stuff, and then the other half he had a shirt off, his hair down. I've been in a mosh pit thanks to that concert. David, yeah, crazy questions for sure. Look at you guys. Don't encourage that. Don't encourage that. Uh you guys would really like Joy from Honduras. She will fill the chat just asking what my underwear is and can she see it. Chanelica says that's not what they meant. Oh, what did they mean? What do you mean? Bro, body count. She's asking it's not what you're thinking. What does that mean? Body count. Okay, tell us range between. Range between. I've never heard anybody. There's no range. Zero. Zero is the amount of people that I've or any of that stuff. I've never done. I'm not a hitman. What do you guys think? I'm like an Italian job doer. Hey man, I took care of that thing for you. Took care of that thing. You guys trying to get me in trouble. What if I would have answered when they ask body count? It's how many people you've slept with. Well, generally I sleep by myself, so I mean, I don't know, like when I was little, maybe I slept in my older brother's bed or my sister's or my parents' bed, like if it was raining out and I was scared, but I don't sleep with anybody. I don't sleep with anybody. I don't know. Chanelica says me. Chanelica's trying to get me out here in trouble. You guys asking me about body counts and all sorts of wild questions. You guys are wild in the chat. I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. Good humor. It's good to laugh. Good to laugh. Arias. Aria. Is that like a name from India? Arya, which means you are a virgin. Ooh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I'm all aflutter with this content talk. Aria. I know Chanelica just coming out asking the hard questions, not even pitching the softballs, just throwing high, fast heat. What's going on today? It's a TS. Uh-oh, CC. What is a TS? And are you speaking to me or Aria? Aria says, I bet you can't answer my questions. Chanelica says, keep going. What are you doing? Come on, Chanelica, what are you doing? Let's see. Go Finns. Do you follow that guy that does over 1,000 push-ups every day and never leaves the plank position? I don't know who that is. That's pretty interesting, though. And no, generally I follow people who follow me because those are the guys that and the people that already have tons and tons. I'm about building up people with smaller channels who have something worthwhile to share, and they just aren't getting the same amount of attention as other people. Chanelica, behave, behave. You enjoy being in the chat too much with Joy and now Aria. What other questions, Aria? What other questions do you have? Petri, where are you coming to us from? Petri Farms, what is going on? Illinois, nice. Midwestern. Okay. Midwest values, all that stuff. Are you born and raised? What part of Illinois? When was my last relationship? Are you talking about like having a girlfriend? I mean, because everybody we know is a relationship. Are you talking about when was the last time I had a girlfriend? Small town. Got you, man. Got you. And you doing farming stuff out there? Last time I had a girlfriend. Ugh. Oh no, maybe a few years. Oh yeah, probably a few years. Yeah. Oh no. What about you? What about you, Chanel Cup? When was the last time you had a man? Petrie, what kind of stuff are you doing out on the farm? Chanel, because we're gonna have to change that. Or is it Petrie? Sorry, it's Petrie. Petrie, what kind of stuff are you doing on out there? A very long time, Chanelica? Animal and horses. Nice. Is it just raising them? Or are you hunting, fishing out there? Are you farming, like growing vegetation? What kind of stuff you guys doing out there? Do you have content? What's going on with your with Petri Farms? Yes, it's pretty depressing. Well, you got to get out of the house. You're supposed to get out of the house and do some things. Get on out of the house. Can you travel anywhere? Just see what the world has to offer. Farm, soybeans, corn, and winter wheat. Nice. What do I do? Right now, I'm just chilling. Right now, I am just chilling. There are no more singles left in OKC. You got to get out of OKC then. Michael Fleshman says, "Where's your shirt, bro? Kind of disrespectful." Disrespectful to who, sir? Disrespectful to who? Petri. I'm working on some projects right now, and so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Ariana, Aria, Aria says, "I said you can't answer. Eye candy. That's why am I ignoring? What's the question? What was the question, Aria? Michael Fleshman, what is the disrespect? I didn't go on your channel with no shirt on. And how to live a holy life after 20 years in the military while homesteading and off-gridding. That's cool. That's cool. But I would hope that like part of your walk wouldn't be to be so judgy. Like that's okay, but I mean, come on, man. I feel like you've been in the chat before saying the same thing. If it's not for you, you don't have to be here. Not like you came in, I had my pants off or something. Don't do that, man. You want to shepherd over, YouTube and stuff, just understand it's social media. When was your last what? Aria, what are you doing? You are wild today. And Chanelica, don't you dare. Don't you dare encourage Aria. Petri, do you love Jesus? Sorry, not trying to be rude. I don't have the same relationship with Jesus that a lot of people do. I'll put it that way. I don't judge people who have a greater one or a lesser one. I just don't have the same that other people do. So hopefully that answers it without, or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Chanelica, do not help her. Do not help her. Petri, how about you? Is your I take it you're a man of strong faith, strong belief. Ah, Chanelica, don't do it. Don't do it. Aria, I'm telling you to behave. Behave. All I need is joy in here, and we got a whole party. Fantastic. We appreciate that. And we do have some other people as well in the chat, not in this chat, but who joined the channel and have different faiths. And so it's fantastic to have a mix, and you get to learn from other people. Like I said, we get to chat with people from around the world. So I count myself very fortunate. So we'd definitely like to have you, Petrie Farms. Love from Bama. What's up, Scorpio? James J. James, you missed it earlier. Somebody asked if they could handcuff me, like some wild behavior. And now I got Shanelica and Aria asking all sorts of wild questions as well. Scorpio, what is going on in Bama? What's going on? And we do stuff every morning about your time. It'd probably be about 7:15 in Alabama, where we get up and we do some warm-up, we do some push-ups, we do some squats, we do some jumping jacks. So we'd like to have you join us. Feel free to subscribe, leave it in the chat if you do. We'd love to have you, man or ma'am. James, that's the first thing that I thought too. That was the first thing I saw. I said, if James shows up, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. What was it? Kevin Stallion, Keven, Kevin from Philly, jumped in with the rainbow and the "you're cute as F." And then let's see, asked if I was single. Yeah, I'm getting hammered today, man. Petrie, I am live every day, every morning at 5:15 Mountain Standard Time. And so that's where we started off. We get up, we do, again, warm up a little bit, just jog in place. Then we'll do, generally it's been 20 jumping jacks, 10 push-ups, and 10 squats. And we'll do that 10 times. And so you don't have to do it all. You don't have to do any of it. If you just want to watch, hang out in the chat, that's what we do. So would love to see you back in the chat. KD Scorpio from Bama, where you at, Scorpio? James J says it would have been over with, but don't tell me. I'll start saying stuff. That's all right. Shanelica says, tell us what you like in a woman physically. I like a woman physically. I would prefer that she doesn't have like a tail or, a third arm, something like that, but that also might be fun. I don't know. So I like to see people seriously to take advantage of being healthy and able-bodied. If you are able-bodied, move your body. If you have a diagnosis or a condition, still work with that. If you are just completely unable to, that's a different story. But I like to see people making the most. What we have is a gift. We have an absolute gift. What do you want me to say, Shanelica? What do you want me to say? Uncle Charlie, what's going on? James, why are you cracking up? Why are you cracking up, James? Petrie says, amen. Yeah, we have a gift. We are given the gift of life. We are given the gift of the ability to be fruitful, thoughtful, and definitely. James, do I got to time you out, sir? Do I got to time you out? Here we go. What time is it? It's late. It's late at night. Why are you guys acting this way today? Petrie, yes, absolutely. So that's how I see it. So if somebody's doing that, working with that, then I appreciate that. CC says, Shanelica, can you put your easiness on pause? Oh my gosh. Oh, come on, CC. We're all having a chat here. CC, where are you coming to us from? James, I'm not sure what that says. Shanelica says, James, he only likes women. Yes, this is true. CC, where are you coming to us from? Where are you at, CC? James says, I'm done. I'll quit. I just dropped by after work. I'm tired. And I know, trust me. James, it is all good, man. You make me crack up. Shanelica says, only easy for Vince. How did I get pulled into this? Dallas, nice. What's going on? Okay, CC, I'm going to give you the same pitch that I give everyone else. First of all, welcome to the channel. We appreciate having you. and we go live every morning. Today was day 165 in a row of going live at 5:15 Mountain Standard Time, so that's right in your window. And then we get up, we do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, some jumping jacks. We break it down 10 sets of 10. But we'd love to have you if you'd like to subscribe. We would love to have you in the chat. We got some good people from all over the world. From all over the world. So we are inviting people to come on in. Petri, have you always been super active and healthy? Yeah, my entire life I have always liked, sporting, and whether we were playing football at the park or once I got to more organized sports and things like that. So even now that I'm done playing organized sports and things like that, I still like to be active. I think that it's an important thing to do. It's good for mind, body, and soul. I think it's good for all three of those things to get out. I played football in high school, then I played in some leagues. I was invited to go play overseas as well in Germany and Spain. And then I played rugby for a season before I kind of finished out sports. Go Finn says, what's your diet like? Please tell me you're not vegan. I am not vegan, but the gentleman that I generally, sometimes in the mornings, guys, you'll see a split screen. There'll be another gentleman with a super long beard. He is a vegan. He is a vegan. Petri, I played some football and lots of baseball. I wish I would have played more baseball. So the closest that I got to playing more baseball after like youth sports was I got cast in a TV show as a Chicago Cub. I was in a commercial for Major League Baseball, and I've done some commercials as a baseball player, but I didn't actually play it. I just kind of pretended like I was. So that was cool, though. Those were fun. Those were fun to do. Chanelica says, you are so talented. Thank you so much. So I've been in the movie, what was it called? Piranha 3D. Did anybody see Piranha 3D, where they had that scene where they had that big party boat and it tilted and people were getting eaten? I'm in that, but I was doing stunt work in that film. So it wasn't like you saw me talking into like the camera or anything else like that. Go Finns, I follow animal-based diet, mostly carnivore, but basically meats and fruits. Nice. Chanelica was doing an all carnivore diet as well. All carnivore diet as well. I might have. Yeah, there you go. Green screen. Oh, boom, check this out. So that was me on the Cubs set. That was me once upon a time. What diet do I recommend? Fruits and vegetables. Plenty of water. That's really what I do. Go Finn says Bat Boy. No, they had me like as an actual player. Thank you, Chanelica. But they had us out during like a spring training game, and it was pretty cool. But the Chicago Cubs faithful are die hard, and I was walking with my chaperone through the stands, and I got separated, and I ended up having to sign like a bunch of baseballs, kids, people putting their kids up to me and stuff like that. It was very interesting, very interesting. But that goes back to what Petri Farms was talking about when we were talking about sports. What position in football? I played left tackle. Nice. I was a receiver, slot receiver, kick return, punt return, stuff like that. Little guy stuff. I'm not like definitely a big guy. I played rugby out here in the Southwest. I didn't do like anything international. And there's tournaments, like you can go travel internationally. There's tournaments in Vegas, Texas, California, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada. I love rugby too. I wish I would have found rugby sooner because I would have played a lot more of it. Definitely. Did you play any rugby? Or you just found it and like watching it? Chanelica, did you play any sports? And did we lose CC already? CC, did you play any sports? And Finn, what? Yeah, Finn, what sports did you play? Basketball in high school. There you go. I am terrible at basketball. I can tell you right now, I am terrible at basketball. All my friends could crossover dribble and stuff like that, and I would just dribble it into my shin, and that's it. Go Finns, only play football. Yeah, man. Playing rugby is a whole different animal. Like I loved it. It's just learning like everything's the opposite. When the runner has the ball, you can't block for him. Just all sorts of like little things, but it's still contact. You're still moving around. It's kind of like soccer because as you've seen by watching it, there's no like timeouts like that. If somebody gets injured or something, but they don't like sub people in and out like you do in football. There's no like, okay, break, huddle. You get your rest if the ball is on the other side of the field or something. So, um, but I love the sport. I love the culture too. I found that people in the rugby culture are very, very supportive, and I didn't come across like a whole lot of like trash talking like I did in football, things like that. It seems like more like a culture rather than just a sport. So I loved it. I loved it. I follow rugby. Went to the USA versus All Blacks a few years ago. I have an All Blacks. It's not like a jersey, but it's like an Adidas polo. Rugby is a gentleman's sport. Yes, you knock the crap out of each other, and then you go to the pub. You sing songs. It's just yeah, very cool. Very cool. It's like you can definitely yeah, just give somebody the business on the field, and then soon as it's over, it's over. Yep, agree wholeheartedly. I I will say, like, man, playing against Islanders is different. Playing sports against Islanders is different. These cats are big. They are fast. Um, the hockey is awesome. It is, man. It is. We didn't get that like because we had guys that were like mixed on other teams, so you never saw like one group come out. But man, Samoans, guys from New Zealand, just different level, different level, and it was cool though. One guy, he was so big, he broke free, and I chased him down, and he waited to stiff arm me, and still got away. I didn't have a chance, but I still had to give it. You still gotta chase it, yeah. The Maori Warriors, yes, for sure. Tongans, all respect, and every guy that's come in from New Zealand or wherever else, all super cool. Like never any bad vibes. It's like, hey, what's going on, brother? Things like that. Petri, no soda for me. I don't drink any sodas. I used to be a big Dr. Pepper guy and all that stuff, and then it's just one of those things like, nah, I gotta cut this out. So once I cut that out, I really can't drink soda anymore. Like that concentrate, how heavy and syrupy and sugary it is, just immediately turns my stomach. And that's even with something like Sprite. So I cut that out, and that's a really good place to start for anybody talking about wanting to lose weight. Chanelica, yes, me too. Yeah, can't do it anymore. But um, if you want to, coconut water and Coke Zero, got it. Dr. Pepper tastes like cough medicine. It probably would to me now, Alan, for sure. Chanelica, lemon water, yes. I do like oat milk, almond milk. I do have green tea, um, but that's about it. My drinking palate is pretty simple. I met with a friend yesterday. He and I hadn't seen each other for a while. I had like a matcha tea, but that's about it. Alan, where are you coming to us from? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, Finns, all those guys that just the Island Brothers, so cool, great vibes. Um, I know there's like the whole stereotype about like don't be a mainlander going into certain parts of Hawaii or whatever, stuff like that, which okay, cool. But as far as like just seeing guys out and about, never had an issue. I always got mad love and respect for them. Finns, do I take any supplements? I have some protein powder, I have some ashwagandha, and I recently tried creatine, but that's it. I don't do like multivitamins or anything else. I think you get most of your nutrients from how you eat. Now, there are instances where I could probably get blood work done and figure out like I need a multivitamin or something like that. But if you're talking about like anything stronger, no, I don't take anything like that. Alan says, "Thank you. I'm the slowest typist." Philly. Hey, we had somebody else from Philly in here just a little while ago. No TRT, no nothing, man. And hey, no diss on anybody who does do anything like that. People got to do what they need to do, and if that's going to work for them, improve their quality of life, and not just walking around looking more muscular. If it's really going to give you more energy, have you be a better, spouse, father, coworker, neighbor, just person, then I say do it. I say do it. It's not for me to say because I'm not a medical doctor to tell people not to do it. So just do your due diligence, get your homework in, and if it's right for you, then do that. 45, look into it. I understand. Petri says, "What kind of meat do you like?" Mainly like more fish. I do like tuna. I'll do beef every once in a while. Let's see. I like shrimp, and I do like chicken. I just don't eat like lots of it. My diet is probably 25 to 35% meat. Not a whole lot. 45 looking into it. Hey, if that's going to help you, man, by all means. The one thing I would suggest is just try a really good workout routine. Try getting on a regimen that might help build up some of those levels. It might help you feel a little bit more energetic. But if you're already doing that and not feeling it, then by all means, get to that doctor, check yourself out. Go fences. Damn, I'm 90% meat. But you're making that like that's your diet, like the carnivore diet. So you got this, man. I'm supporting of whatever you guys want to do. If you want to switch out of that, I got you. But this is why, this is what we're building on the channel, just people to support each other. So we'd love to have you guys. Alan says, I have no discipline for workout. Well, start slow. Petri says, I love meat, probably 80% of my diet, trying to get healthier. Well, if you're eating clean meats and things like that, then I would imagine if you're getting it from your farm where it's fresh, you know what it's being fed, non-hormone, things like that. I think that's where you're safer versus going and ordering, your meat through like a drive-through clown's head, at a fast food place. So I think, sometimes it's the quality of food that you are eating as well. A random 357 says pure cocaina. What's going on, random? Where are you coming to us from? Chanelica, would I suggest what would I suggest? Any meats? Or where are we at? Alan, you can certainly start a little bit at a time. You don't have to do a whole like big old workout. You can certainly start ease your way into it. Go for walks. Just walk in place or do some little things. It's going to help. It'll help the quality and longevity of your life. Any pre-workouts? Trolling, but you seem so cool, so I'm just popping in random. That's the most honest thing I've ever heard, man. I appreciate you. Random, feel free to subscribe, man. We have a really cool community of people, so we'd love to have you. I go live 5:15 every morning, Mountain Standard Time. We do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, generally 200 jumping jacks. So I like your energy. I like that energy. That is awesome. Honest people in the chat, guys. What about Walmart? I've heard you can find some good beef there. Probably. I think I've seen, is it, how do you pronounce it? Wagyu something beef. Chanelica, as far as a pre-workout, I do not do any pre-workout stuff. I think that once you get your body moving, I think that once you get yourself acclimated to being up and awake and things like that, you don't need the extra stimulant. Because if you take the pre-workout, then you start stimulating your heart. Now it is extra stimulated because you put something in it that it was already a stimulant. So just get your body moving. Wagyu. Wagyu beef, there you go. Alan, that expensive beef, yes. That and what is it, Kobe beef? Yeah, Chanelica, don't put your heart at risk by trying to ramp it up when you can just ramp your whole body up at the same time. That's the natural order of it. Get your respiratory, get your circulatory, get your muscular, skeletal, digestive, get all of these things, your cognitive functions, get all that going. But you could take that and say something happens where you're not really working out. Now you've just got this boom, 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 boom. Don't need that. Don't do that to your heart. Don't do that to your heart, folks. That's just my thoughts. I'm not a trainer, I'm not a doctor, but I've seen and heard of enough people doing themselves a disservice by having that happen. So I wouldn't do it. Alan, nice meeting you as well. Hopefully, you have subscribed to the channel. We would love to have you come back. We got people from all over the world to be able to chat with. So before you take off, please feel free to hit the like and the subscribe. That would be super cool. Super cool. And be able to see you guys back sometime soon. Alan Brevard, everyone from Philly in the house. Yeah, Petri, I do go to Walmart, so that's where I would come across some meat, things like that. But other than that, I'm not very astute on that sort of stuff. I'll just look and say, that looks like a leaner beef. So if my daughter and I are doing hamburgers, then we got that to do. If not, then it's kind of just like, cool. Let's see, go Fins. I take D3 K2 supplements. Nice. What is that? What are those for? I'm so like I really don't take anything, so I don't know what a lot of these supplements are for. Janelica, are you taking anything or are you just asking? And I think it is going to rain here. I hear I hear some thunder. I hear some thunder rolling in. Petri, is cutting carbs and going carnivore good for you? Every person is going to respond differently to different diets, but you can certainly cut carbs. Yeah, carbs can. You're going to get carbohydrates in different things. Like there's carbs in fruit, if I'm not mistaken. So it's more like the processed things. You want to stay away from like the breads and things like that. Find breads like I eat a keto bread, a keto style bread, and that's I think it's zero carbs or zero sugars and like a gram of carbs or something like that. So it's all in what's in it. It's kind of like the meat. Meat that is hormone processed is not going to be as good as just pure meat. So we can't just say the meat is bad for you. It's how the meat is being brought to us. Same thing with our carbohydrates. Chanelica, I've been taking C3 for a month now. What is C3? Yes, go Fins. There's carbs in fruit. Exactly. Same thing with sugars. There's sugars in fruit too, and a lot of fruits. So you got to be careful. Natural sugars are still sugars. They are better than, much better for you than like white granulated sugar, but not, nonetheless, you still got to be careful with that stuff. A pre-workout powder. Okay, how's that been making you feel? How are you liking the C3? I feel like I've heard of C3. Ugh. I feel like I've heard of C3, but I can't be sure for sure. Petri fruit is a good energy source for a variation of carnivore. Yeah, fruit is definitely a good energy source. I love watermelon. I love watermelon. It's high in sugars. Only take half a scoop. I haven't had any issues yet. Okay. Um, you know, if somebody wanted to really have like a pre-workout sort of drink or something like that, I would probably suggest something like black coffee. Get a little caffeine. It's probably cleaner and it's a diuretic. So as long as you're not putting a bunch of milk and sugar in it, I mean, the creamer wouldn't be bad, but the sugar is what you want to avoid, especially when you're talking white sugars and stuff. Um, even, you know, just some like I might even do honey um, before some of my workouts, especially if they're like more involved. I'll get like a piece of toast, peanut butter, and some honey on it. Alexia, have a fantastic night. We look forward to seeing you again in the chat. Thank you so much for all of your time, effort, and support. Hopefully, you're feeling good and can join the workout in the morning and do what you can. Let's see. Go Finns. Dr. Paul Saladino promotes meat, fruits, milk, and honey diet. That's interesting. Okay. And of course, there's always something that's going to like, if you're at a certain age or stage or things like that, then they will say different things about that stuff. But I think in general, if you can find clean eating in your life, you are doing yourself a great service. Oh, Petrie's heard of him. Nice. What kind of milk? I use oat or almond. I haven't had cow's milk in some time, and again, these aren't like I'm like against people drinking cow's milk. I just made the choice and made the switch, and I do enjoy it. If somebody had only cow's milk, it's not like I would say I can't have that. It's just where I'm at. Health food influencer type. Nice. Nice. I like that. You guys will definitely, if you stick around and join the channel, Mr. Burns, Mr. Nathaniel J. Burns, he is also in the lives at times, but he's working, so he doesn't always get to join. But he's got a good variety of knowledge on different foods, fruits, things like that. He is pure vegan. Been vegan, I think, for about 15 years now, 7 years vegetarian before that. So he's very knowledgeable about foods and things like that. So meats included, things like that. He is aware of a lot of different things. So we're fortunate to have people that have that. He's also a yoga instructor, 200 hours certified. So it's cool to have, a mix of experiences and things like that. Nathaniel J. Burns, I spoke him into existence, guys. Nathaniel J. Burns is in the chat. What's going on, my brother? He's also a moderator. You see the wrench next to the name. Hey, Wagwan, bruv. What's good, fam? Petri says, how did you become so knowledgeable about health? Is it just research or influenced by someone in your life? Yes, 55 likes. Guys, it's a culmination of things, but it's also like enjoying it. Pursue what you enjoy. Mr. Burns dropped that 55, the double nickel, like Jordan in New York. Definitely. What's going on, Mr. Burns? We've had some questions about uh, foods and supplements and all that stuff. Your 55th, your football number. Nice. I was just explaining who Mr. Nathaniel J. Burns is. Be great if I could figure out how to get you in the chat for stuff like this when you are able to drop by, but I know you're busy on set. Busy on set. How are things going on set, guys? Mr. Nathaniel J. Burns is working on a production set. I believe it's a commercial, if I'm not mistaken. But we got the shoulder workout in earlier. Can't type much. I'm about to drive in podcast mode. Guys, podcast mode means that he is just listening to the chat. So sometimes people will listen to it like it's a morning radio show, especially if Mr. Burns is in the chat. Then we're like cutting up back and forth. Yes, I decided to go live, and I've been on for a little while. So here's what I had happen. The phone overheated when I was outside. Came inside, put it into the refrigerator, cooled it off, opened back up the app, and the live was still running. I did some deltoids earlier. I did the front raises, the side raises, and the rear. Got the workout done. Did 100 chucks. Did 4 sets of that, and we had 120 extra push-ups, maybe 140 actually. So we've just been in here chatting it up. I've been on this live. This live's been going for a couple hours now. Happens on the walks all the time. Yeah. Might start having to carry like an ice pack or something. I don't know. Phones can't take the heat. Now that is for sure. Those batteries get super hot. But we had some people asking some questions, um, ranging from carnivore diets to cutting carbs. Go Fins is taking D3 K2 supplements. And Chanelica is asking about pre-workouts and things like that. We've got a lot of good questions. Roll call. Petri Farm, do you do only body weight exercises? No, we will do some weightlifting as well. Generally, that's something I'll go to the gym and do. But the workout that I did this evening was with weights, but it was very light. We did some light weights. You don't have to lift super heavy in order to improve where you're at. And because we do push-ups every day, Petri, sometimes you got to go easier even on your shoulder days because you're still using a lot of your shoulders while you're doing push-ups and other exercises. So body weight is the way to go, I believe. If I had to choose, I would do body weight over weightlifting because I think there's more to it. But stretching, all that stuff, the only machine that you need is you. All that stuff at the gym is created to emulate a movement that you can already do as a human. Nathaniel, I am yearning for gym time. My home gym is in flux, moving it all outside. Understand. We got to get that cracking. Got to get that going. Chanelica, did you leave us? Go Fins, did you leave us? I know Alan took off. These like we've got all new faces right now, Mr. Burns. Lindsay and Tara and Spencer were in earlier for sure. Love it. Chanelica's still here. Love it. Calisthenics or bodyweight exercises are great for starting and forever. Absolutely. Chanelica rode a bike today for 2 hours. She's doing the heavy duty stuff. Heavy duty. Little pre-workout, mostly meat diet. Right there in the middle of the country. And it's Oklahoma, OKC. But weights for resistance training is so valuable, though. Good to use that as well. Yes. And resistance bands, like all sorts of I say do a mix of all of them. Mix all of those things together. Maybe not all at once, but definitely. Hey, 2 hours, even on low resistance, is still 2 hours. Don't like that is fantastic. Petri, I ride horses, lots of core strength and leg strength used. I've been on a horse a few times, and yeah, takes some strength, especially if my horse was just walking. I can't imagine if it was like running, and I didn't want it to start running. I was like, just you and me, we're good. Just easy there, easy there. Let's see. Sometimes this chat will switch up on me. There it goes. I knew it was doing that. You asked me that before, Chanelica. I gave you 3 guesses. I remember. I remember. Do 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 do. You need to know what how does that benefit needing to know like what's going on? I like that you thought I forgot. You're into astrology? Well, you may have to live with the mystery. You may have to live with the mystery. Nathaniel Burns, I have an audition to do tonight and early tomorrow morning back on set. Going podcast mode. Mr. Burns exiting the chat. We need like music for that. Da-na-na-na, na-na-na-na. Mr. Burns was in the chat. Mr. Burns was in the chat. Mr. Burns, Mr. Burns, Mr. Burns, Mr. Burns, Mr. Burns was in the chat. And you know what? I'll forget that the next time. Chanelica says, why are you going to make me beg? Petri says, thank you, Nathaniel Burns. Absolutely. Petri, good energy. We appreciate it. Now I'm not going to make you beg. And don't you beg. Don't you beg. Mr. Burns was in the chat. Mr. Burns was in the chat. And now Chanelica is asking me my zodiac sign. That's what we got. That's what we got going on. Would you stop? Stop it. Behave. Behave. All right. Do, 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 do. I think we lost Go Finns. That is okay. It's cool when people drop through. It is cool when people just drop through at times. Hey, what's going on, Jose Hernandez? How are you today? Where are you coming to us from? Aria jumped off too. I forgot all about Aria asking these crazy questions. So let's see. Chanelica and Petri, is it going on 11 o'clock or is it going on 12 o'clock where you're at? I feel like it's kind of late. I feel like it's getting kind of late there. 12. What time do you have to be up? Do you have school and or farming to do in the morning? What time are you up in the morning? Get your full amount of rest. Chanelica, I need to know. For love is written in the stars. Stop it. Stop it. You strike me as way more practical than that. That's hilarious. All right, I'm gonna give up some laughing faces for that. I'm like, she can't. She's not even typing this with a serious face. No school, homeschooled at 7. Okay, well, part of health and fitness is definitely getting some rest. So please jump off, get some rest. We will be back at it tomorrow morning at 5:15 Mountain Standard Time. So if you would like, I don't want to cut your sleep any shorter, but you can certainly get up, knock out a little bit of work before you get before you start on the schoolwork. You are definitely welcome to do that. And if not, there's plenty of videos, there's plenty of stuff just going on the channel. So we'd definitely like to have you. Shanelica, awesome. We'd like to have you in the mornings. No problems. In the morning, yeah, for sure. And Shanelica, you can always find me in the you can find us on whatchamacallit, Instagram. I think you dropped a DM there as well and subscribed. So we appreciate you for that. Yes, you did. Thank you so much. Petri Farm says, yes, sir. Thank you. I'm going to jump off. God bless. And I will pray for you and your channel. Thank you so much. Have a fantastic night. We appreciate your good energy, your goodwill, and all of that good stuff. So have a fantastic night. Get some amazing rest. Chanelica says, don't forget to sub, everyone. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You're just trying to get me to do push-ups. I know I know what you're up to. Dagman, it's nice to see you're still live. Frankie, the phone went. Yeah, I know, Chanelica. The phone went. Oh, thank you, Petri. Did we get push-ups for you, Petri? I think we got push-ups for you earlier. If not, I will do the 20 push-ups. Frankie, the phone overheated. I brought it inside, put it in the refrigerator, and then checked it back because it shut off all my apps. I opened the app back up, and it let me start the live again. You deserve more sub. You work so hard. I appreciate that. Guys, tell your friends, share it with people. If you want to put it on your social media, that would be cool. They can come here. So we're just, yeah, we're doing what we can to like get this channel to grow and hopefully can do some wonderful things with it. But you are a great resource, Chanelico. We appreciate you. You are very appreciated. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Yes, we look out for those who look out for us. Hey, Nathaniel J Burns says, Frankie, we got Nathaniel J Burns in the house. We carry each other. That's it. Side by side, not head to head. Side by side, we make progress. Head to head, you just are at a stalemate unless you overpower. Like, why have to expend your energy when you can just side by side? Side by side. All right, what do we got? Chanelica says, I'm great with children. Very nice. Frankie says, Nathaniel, it's nice to see you're in the chat for sure. Do you have children, Chanelica? Or do you work at a daycare? You got younger siblings? What's your experience with children? Frankie, the night has been going great. What's going on? Uh Dabdom 520, Ricky Williams. Man, this is, I want to say this might be a record. This is probably like the fourth time tonight I've gotten that. So I'm not mad at it. Man, it's usually it's like J. Cole, Ricky Williams, Caveman, like there's something, but or some sort of like Rasta. Yeah, just one boy. I wish I had some daughters. Nice. Two says, I am two. Good to meet you. I am two. Or two. Who are two? How old is your boy, Chanelica? How old is your boy? I'm guessing he's, let me guess. I'm going to say he's two. Dabdom, all love, bro. For sure, man. For sure, for sure. Where are you coming to us from? Alan is back from Philly. Chanelica, 15. Oh, he's not a little one. Okay. Okay. Understood. You're 39. Gotcha. Okay. Right on. Does he do fitness, exercise sort of stuff as well, or play any sports? Jace Liam says, hello. He's 15, but he looks 24. Or you look 24. Which one is it? Does he look older or you look way younger? Dabdom, where are you coming to us from? Jace Liam, where are you coming to us from? Frankie, what's up? Mr. Nathaniel says, J. Burns says, all right, I'm going to get to this audition. Craig, good to see you, Frankie. Glad you found Mr. Vincent. Absolutely. Love to have Frankie in the chat. Alan says, how can I get rid of the text that covering you on screen? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. I think that's just part of the chat. Chanelica says, I look 24. All right. Keeping young. I'm all for that. Keep young appearance, but keep a wise mind. It's one thing to look young, but we just don't want to act young. We don't want to act too crazy. That's where we make all the mistakes. We learn the lessons. Frankie says, the live chat, Alan. Yes, remember ageless. For sure. Dabdom, Tucson. I'm in the Southwest region as well. Fantastic. Nice. So here's the deal, Dabdom. In 5:15 a.m. every morning, Mountain Standard Time, which is right in the Tucson area as well, we go live and we do, generally we'll warm up a little bit. We'll do 20 jumping jacks, 10 squats, and 10 push-ups, and then we'll do that 10 times. So you're more than welcome to join. We'd like to have you as a subscriber. We like having good people in the chat. And we have been doing that. We've been doing at least 100 push-ups for 165 straight days on the live. So we would love to have new people in the chat. Chanelica, we gotta see, drop some pics. Drop some pics on that DM Instagram. And I ask everybody, I'm not just being weird. Alan says, what is that in Philly? What do you mean? What is that in Philly? What does that mean, Alan? Sorry. Oh, what time is that in Philly? Got you. That would probably be 7:15 your time, if I had to guess. Because Frankie's saying that's Eastern Standard Time. Dabdom, appreciate the offer and will most definitely subscribe and check it out, brother. I'm an early bird, so that works. Love it. And Dab, we got a lot of good people in the chat from around the world. Love having it. We get to chat with people from Scotland, Ireland, the UK, Germany, the Philippines, Australia, New Zealand. It's really been a blessing. Chanelica, I'm going to definitely be following your journey. Yes. Well, we're following yours as well. We are all part of the same thing. We might have different destinations, but we're all still on this path together. It's a beautiful thing. Alan says, I'll set my alarm. Love it. Love it. Love it. Frankie says he has a good one to follow. Thank you so much. It's the people in the chat that make it special. That is for sure. People in the chat that make it special. Alan says, I love your look. I appreciate that. Hair just grew out and I left it like this, and this is kind of what I got. So I am just, I'm a fortunate person. Definitely a fortunate person. That's it. That's it. Just trying to be me. That's all I can be. Frankie, how have the workouts been going? How have the workouts been going? Chanelica says Vince is very consistent. We try to be. You know, that I think that's the key to any of these successes that we're going to have in life, whether you are a student, whether it's for your fitness, whether it's for your financial savings, things like that. You got to be consistent with it. Consistency and discipline. It's one thing to be motivated, but you got to be consistent and disciplined after a while. I appreciate the good words, Chanelica and Alan. Thank you so much. And Frankie as well. Love having that ability. All right. I feel like I should jump off so you guys are able to get some rest so we can get back at this in the morning, because that is about 7 hours away. I think we need to get some rest. We've got a great chat though. And look, what a win to have 55 likes, have Mr. Burns rounded out. I'm not sleepy, but I also have to know that like I have to game plan. If I just stay up, then I'm going to be like functioning in the morning, but not functioning well. So I want to make sure that I'm thinking of that for you guys as well. That if you're going to get up and try to make the morning workout, I definitely want everybody to be functioning at a good level. So let's wrap this up. Let's have everybody get some sleep, get a little hydration if you can as well, and we can pick this back up in the morning. Alan says, good night. I'll see you at 5 a.m. I'm going to release some tension. Wink, wink. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. That's good. That's good health. That is good health. We can definitely talk about that sort of thing as well, because there's good health in that. Chanelica, have a wonderful morning or wonderful evening, and we will see you in the morning. And we will start at 5:15. So if you guys need to set the alarm properly, like Alan's going to do, give yourself the time to hydrate a little bit, get yourself woken up, and take your RCG. Before your feet hit the floor, say, I am ready, I am capable, and I'm grateful. Say it out loud. Don't say it in your head. Say it out loud. Get up, make your bed, come down, get some water. Let's get ready, and we'll get to it. Make with Mike is in the chat, says, like the video, everyone reading this, share live now and subscribe. Mike, what are you doing up so late, my friend? Yuri, what's going on? Yuri says hi. Yuri Souza. I feel like I've seen your name before. Yuri, are you have you subscribed before? Say happy birthday to you. Mike. Well, I was just signing off, Mike, because we were getting ready to finish out the night. I'm going to release some tension yourself. Chanelica, you were wild. Alice says, does beer count? There's water in it, but we know, man, if I had beer right now, I wouldn't wake up till like next Thursday. I am a lightweight, as you guys might guess. Yuri, where are you from? Where are you from, Yuri? And what birthday is it for you? What's my favorite thing to do on my free time? I try to be creative. I do try to be creative. I try to like write. I try to, edit videos, work on music, or, you name it. I try to be creative. I'm going to do one set, call it midnight rep versus midnight snack. Hey, there you go. That sounds like a good short, man. I think you're onto something. That sounds like a good short to post. Still Beta says, "Hey, what's up? What kind of music do you listen to?" I listen to all sorts of music. I listen to all sorts of music. I like Johnny Cash. I like Bob Marley are two of my favorites. I like Amy Winehouse. I like different kinds of rap, more old school. I like classical. I like jazz. I like classic rock. I like Motown. I like all sorts of music. What about you, Still Beta? Where are you coming to us from? Where is Still Beta coming to us from? Do. Make with Mike, knock down 20. Nice. Yuri says, it's not my birthday. I just wanted to see if it was not, I don't know how to explain it though. Okay, no worries. Frankie says, thanks for asking. To be honest, hard man. The more I get into everything, the more I want to do other things in life. The reason is I'm at the peak of my health. Yeah. And sometimes you just got to kind of turn those attentions. You've put so much energy into being at your apex. You're at your precipice of fitness, but you can always keep going. But for sure, allow that same energy to transfer over to something else that you have an interest in. Alan says classic rock. I am all about classic rock as well. We're talking like Boston, REO Speedwagon, stuff like that. Styx, Van Halen. Make with Mike says Ricky again. Damien, you wouldn't believe how many times I get Ricky Williams. I'm not mad at it though. Ricky was a fantastic football player. Fantastic. Damien, where are you coming to us from? Where are you coming to us from? I'm shocked that this many people think I look like Ricky Williams. But it's probably, no, I don't even know if I see it with Ricky Williams. Maybe it's just the beard and the hair. But when people say like J. Cole as well, I'm like, I don't even see it. You know it, Alan. You know it. Frankie says, sub everyone. He does 20 push-ups. I do. I've already knocked down 140 tonight. And I think I was at like 400 this morning, at least 400. So my days with these push-ups have increased quite a bit. No, Chanelica, I'm not staying on. Go. I'm not going to say go work out your tension, but you know what I'm saying. Go get some rest. Okay, guys. What I got is in the morning at 5:15 Mountain Standard Time in the AM. I'm going to jump back on here. We're going to warm up. I'm going to do 20 jumping jacks. I'm going to do 10 squats and I will do 10 push-ups. And then for everyone who subscribes and leaves it in the chat, I will do 20 push-ups for that as well. So sometimes it's not just 100 push-ups. I can end up doing closer to like 200, 300, 400 push-ups. So we're going to keep knocking it down. Led Zeppelin, classic band for sure. AC/DC is another of my favorites for sure. Good night, Frankie. Have a wonderful night. We will see you. Alan says, I'm done typing. Good night in Philly. Chanelica, good night in the OKC. We got it. Mike, have a fantastic night. I want to see that story. I'm going to need the story of the midnight reps instead of midnight snack. I think that's a great one. Still Beta, have a great night. Guys, if you choose, subscribe in the morning, and we will definitely get it done for you then. So, subscriptions to the channel are free, so take one, give one, because if your friends find out that you haven't been telling them about free, cool stuff that you've been doing, don't get mad at me when they get mad at you. So that's all I'm saying. You can definitely put your friends on to this channel as well. We would love to have you guys. Have a fantastic night. Subscriptions, all that stuff. And our contact is in the chat or in the description. We're on Instagram under the same name. And as always, I hope this finds everybody in your place, pursuit or beginnings of total health and fitness. And this is where we say HWPO, and that means hard work pays off. And this is the Impact Athletics Association. Guys, thanks for dealing with that hot phone and that big gap in time, and we will see you in the morning. Much love. Thank you, Alan. Keep checking him out. Absolutely. Mukesh, I will see you in the morning. Join back in the morning. Yo.